everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of my Nintendo collection. So today I'm going to be taking you through my DS and 3DS games. I think this video will be a good bit shorter because I haven't played each game. I don't know where that noise is coming from. I haven't played each game on these consoles that I own, and so I don't have an awful lot of opinions on them. But let's get into it anyway. The majority of you asked for no tapping, which I'm really happy about, so I won't be tapping. So the first game I have is Zelda Spirit Tracks. This is not mine. Seriously, never loan me anything because I won't give it back. I recently discovered that I owned a copy of GTA 5 that I borrowed like 8 years ago from a colleague. I don't know, we were talking about it recently. We both remembered it. And he made like a joke about it, and I was like, fine, you know what, I'm going to bring it back tomorrow. And I did. But I have a box set of the TV show House that I've had for like 7 years. That is not mine. And I've had this for like 5 years at least, I think. And it's not mine. I know who everything belongs to, but they forget they loaned it to me, and then I forget that I have it. I don't want to give it back yet though, because I still haven't finished it, but I don't like it, and I think that's the problem. I want to finish it because it's a Zelda game, and I feel like I have to finish a Zelda game, but I don't like it that much anyway. I love Phantom Hourglass, and a lot of people say that Spirit Tracks is better. I disagree. I don't think I've gotten very far yet, though. Maybe that's the problem. I got stuck, and it was taking me too long to find how to do it. I got stuck in a part of the tower where I needed bombs, and I don't have bombs, and I don't know where to get bombs. And I've spent hours roaming around looking for bombs, and I got so annoyed that I just gave up. I should probably just Google where to get bombs and just get on with it. I don't know. Because I think I've only done 2, maybe 3 dungeons in this game, so I really haven't gotten very far. But honestly, the whole driving around in the train thing I find more annoying than the boat in Phantom Hourglass, so I don't know why people prefer this, but I think the majority of people prefer this. So maybe I need to give it another shot. And then the other one is Phantom Hourglass. I love this game. A lot of people find the Temple of the Ocean King really annoying because you have to redo everything all the time. You go in, you have enough equipment to do 3 rooms, you find the item you need, and then the next time you have to go in and you can get further, but you have to redo those first 3 rooms, and you ultimately have to redo that whole temple probably 5 or 6 times before you get to the end. But I really, really don't mind it. I love the sneaking around so that the guards don't see you, and I love the finding quicker ways to get to another room the next time you go in because you have more items. I love it. I love this game. I really do. My only gripe with it is that it was developed for the DS, so regardless of what you play it on, I play it on my 3DS, you need the stylus to move Link, so you constantly need to draw on your screen to get him to go somewhere, and that gets kind of tedious after a while. But I still really like it. Then this is a game that I've never played. I don't actually know what it is. It's called Electroplankton. DS like yonkers ago from a colleague of mine, and he gave me this game with it. He said I would really like it, but I have never played it. It says that you have to use your stylus on the screen to direct a choir or an orchestra of plankton. It's very heavy. I wonder, there's probably a booklet in here. I don't think I've ever even opened it. Oh yeah, there's a whole booklet in here with like instructions. I've never played it. If you know this game, let me know. Let me know what you think of it. I have no idea what it's about. And then the last regular DS game I have is the new Super Mario Brothers. The good thing about DS games is you cannot play them on the 3DS and they're region free. My 3DS is from Canada, so I can't buy European games for it. But my European 2DS games do work on it, so that's pretty good. I don't play my 3DS anymore anyway, though. You know, the Switch has kind of replaced everything. But I love a good Mario Brothers game. I always have. I've played this one a lot. For some reason, I like this more than others. I may be remembering it wrong because I have the impression that it's not one of those where you have to go through. No, that's not possible, is it? Where you have to go through like worlds and go on, you know, the little platforms and toadstools and castles and stuff. I thought that this one worked differently, but I don't think that's possible. I think they're all like that. But I love this game. I've played it a lot. So then onto my 3DS collection. So the first one I have is Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. I love this game. It is awesome. My only problem with it, which I have with all portable Zelda games, is that it is so short. Like, they have a lot of dungeons in this game. Some of them actually quite big, but it's not a difficult game at all. That may be one of the reasons I love it so much, the fact that it's not that difficult to play. I can get through this entire game in a week or in less than a week. And it has like 8 dungeons as an adult, or not an adult, 8 dungeons in the other world, and like 4 dungeons, I think, in your world. So it has a lot, but it's not very difficult. Every now and then, if I just want a quick Zelda game to play for a week, I will use this game, similar to the Link's Awakening on the Switch now. I just use that if I want to have something quick to play through. Yeah, really good game. And then the other one I have is Ocarina of Time 3D. Ocarina of Time. I have such a love-hate relationship with this game. As a kid, I loved it. Was this made as a kid? 1998. How old was I? Yeah, I was technically still a kid. I was a teenager. Yeah, I loved this when I was younger. I don't love it now that I'm older. Actually, that's not true. I still think it's a really well-created game, but like I've said many times, there are dungeons in this game that creep me out so much that I can't replay them. I usually love replaying this game up until the water temple. I played, like, the water temple sucks, but I do play the water temple. And then after that, it goes into dungeons that I find so creepy that I don't want to do them anymore. So I can't see myself replaying this game anytime soon. I actually replayed it a lot. I think I went through 3 or 4 memories of it just on the 3DS, and I played it a good bit before as well, so I've played it a lot. It's just, like, I know what to expect in those dungeons. I know exactly what monsters are there, but some of the monsters scare me, and I know that that's stupid. I'm such a girl. Like, I know that it's a game. I get that, but I can't get over the creepiness of some of them. It's primarily, there's two things in this game that bother me. I'm just going to go on a little bit of a tangent here. There's two things in this game that bother me. One is I hate invisible things. If a Zelda game includes something invisible, I automatically don't like it. So in this game, you have to find the lens of truth, which is at the bottom of an extremely creepy well. Let's just be honest about that. And then you have to use it in the next, in the next couple of dungeons. But the first dungeon up next, you have to use it all the time to see things that you can't see normally. And I don't think any of the monsters are invisible, but it's just, I just hate it. Like, I hate having to see things through a lens because I'm not very good at stuff like that. Like, it takes me too long and then things start attacking me, and like, I hate it. And this game also has zombies, which are extremely creepy in this game, and they jump you and basically start eating you, and I just I hate it. And the second part, and this is really, I could live with the first thing, but the second thing that I just cannot get over is wall masters. They are giant claws that fall from the ceiling, and you hear them. You eventually see them. I mean, once they fall, you see them, but you don't see them when you walk into a room. You just hear them. You hear this whoosh. And it creeps me out because I hate the feeling that something is chasing me, but I can't see it. And that's exactly what those things do. You can either try to outrun them, which stresses me out, or you can wait around and try to, as soon as you see them drop, try to avoid them and then kill them. And they don't even do anything major. They pick you up and bring you back to the start of the dungeon, but I just hate them. I hate them so much. And sadly, they are a staple of Zelda. They appear in a lot of Zelda games, but in none as creepy as in Ocarina of Time. In other Zelda games, they usually come out of the walls, but like slowly, and you see them immediately. Or in A Link Between Worlds, they're a little shadow A Link Between Worlds is a tiny game, and it's on a very small screen, so it's less creepy anyway, but you see their shadow hanging above you, and you kind of know when to avoid them and kill them, and it's like pretty easy. They're just creepy in Ocarina of Time. They're huge, and they only make a sound, nothing else, and that creeps me out to no end. They also appear the same way in Majora's Mask, but I believe they only appear in, I don't even know what it's called. It's like the underground thing you have to walk through to get to the Stone Tower Temple, where all the zombies are, by the way, but they're not that bad in Majora's Mask. They appear there, but it's the only area they appear, which is why, as frustrating as a game as it is, I prefer to replay Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time. Kill me in the comments, I don't mind, but yeah, if that wasn't in that game, I would replay it a lot more, but they creep me out. I can't help it. I really hope they don't appear. They haven't appeared since A Link Between Worlds. They're not in Skyward Sword. Good game. And they're not in Breath of the Wild, and I hope that they're not going to appear in future Zelda games, but they're pretty common enemies, so maybe. Then all my other games are not Zelda. So I have Mario Kart 7. I love a good Mario Kart. I need to replay this. I have been reluctant to buy Mario Kart 8 for the Switch because I think Mario Kart is so much fun when you play it with other people. When you play it on your own, not so much. I mean, I like playing against a computer, but I feel like you get through all the races pretty quickly, and then it's just you on courses that you already know against the computer. It's so much more fun when you can play it against people and like beat them. So, I don't know if I'm gonna get it on the Switch. I may. The Switch or Nintendo is doing a very big sale of games at the moment. And on April 9th, which was on Thursday, they released a new set of games that they're doing discounts on. They are selling Breath of the Wild at a discount. I haven't seen how much it is, but if you've ever been interested in getting it, this is the time. They're selling Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze at a discount, which I'm gonna look into because I've wanted that game for a while. And if they sell Mario Kart at a discount, I might. Some games are like 80% off, but I think those are more like arcade games. I can't imagine that Breath of the Wild is going to be 80% off. But it might be a good time to look at it. I might get it, Mario Kart, if it's discounted, but I'm not entirely sure that I want to get it for the Switch. Then the other game I got is Super Mario 3D Land, which I think is a port from the Wii, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't made for the 3DS anyway. It was just remade or like re-released on the 3DS. Have I finished this? No, I have not. I'm trying to think. No, I haven't. But I really like playing this. Like I said, I haven't really played my 3DS in a while, but I really, really like playing this. It's a pretty cool game. I do love Mario games. Mario has an anniversary this year or next year. This year, I think. So a lot of people are expecting them to release like a Mario Suite where they just release a bunch of old Mario games remade for the Switch in like one bundle. A bit like that collector's edition disc that I have for the GameCube with Zelda games on it. People are expecting them to do like a pack or like a collector's edition with a bunch of Mario games, which I think would be cool because I love Mario games. But I don't think I ever finished them. Except for the 2DS version, I finished that a few times, but I don't seem to ever really finish Mario games. They're very long, which I love. I love a good amount of gameplay, but then I just kind of lose interest in them. I have a weird brain. And then the other one is Super Mario Brothers 2. Yeah, 3DS. I don't love this as much as the 2DS one. I don't know why, but I know that I haven't played it that much. I have definitely not finished it yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think maybe it's because it's more difficult. For games like this, I don't mind that Zelda is difficult, but for games like this, I get kind of discouraged easily if it's too difficult, but I don't know if that's the reason. I just don't love it as much, but it's still good. I mean, I have to really play it again at some point. And then my last one, I'm embarrassed, is Luigi's Mansion. I have not played this. I've owned it for like a year, and I have not played it yet. And this is a super popular game. Like, they are releasing a new one for the Switch, which a lot of people are looking forward to, and I haven't even played this one yet, and it's supposed to be really good. But again, my 3DS has been put on the side for so long. I really, really want to play this game before the new one comes out. says the game is based on the Luigi's Mansion game for the GameCube, so I think this is just a remake of the GameCube one. Which could mean that it's actually a long game. Like, again, portable games tend to be shorter, but if it's a remake of a console game, then maybe. I haven't played it. Let me know what you think of Luigi's Mansion. I'm sure some of you out there have played it. I think, again, I'm being a wimp here, but I think the reason I haven't played it is because it's with ghosts, and I'm kind of a little bit creeped out by that. On the other hand, it's frickin' Luigi. Like, I don't think anything is gonna be really scary in this game, so I should just go ahead and play it. Yeah, I'll do my best. So, a lot of you have asked me if I can do some gameplay videos in ASMR, like with a whispered voiceover, if I can do like show you like some Animal Crossing and play a bit of Breath of the Wild. And I would love, love, love to do that. But I don't have a capture card and they're expensive. And I'm kind of, I might get one next month. I'm being really, really stingy with my money at the moment because I'm trying to buy a house and I need to save up a huge deposit for that in Ireland. So literally I'm living off €200 a month right now for food and, well, at the moment not really gas because I don't need to take my car anywhere. Food and incidentals, I guess. Like, I could normally live off €100 a month just for food, but I always seem to be spending it on things. Actually, no, because my Netflix and my Amazon Prime goes off that account as well, so that's already like taking off the other 100. I don't know. I'm trying to live off €200 a month at the moment, which is not a lot. And yet I used to do it all the time. Like, when I first moved here, I got paid peanuts and rent was expensive, and I spent years where in the last 2 weeks of the month I was like, I have €20 left. I need to make this last me. So I totally know what it's like to live off very little money. So living off €200 a month I should be able to do, but it's hard. It really is. It leaves me with very little money to do anything else, and a capture card is like even a cheap one is €100. So I don't know yet. I'm hoping to get it maybe next month. I actually should use maybe my Patreon money for it, because I've always said that Patreon is there to support my channel, and I haven't. That money is still there. Like, I don't touch that money unless I need something for my channel, and I guess a capture card would fall under that. So maybe